responsibility of reporting on stories about our community, about our cultures, about our language, because often these stories are not told in the media unless there's a huge controversy or a huge political situation going on. But we have to realize as citizens that these stories are just as important um, as stories that cover mainstream cultural groups. And so my experience has been really rewarding when I report on, for example, Latino issues, because as a journalist, you are connected to it. You care about what you're reporting, and so you invest a lot of time and a lot of heart into it. And when you see the final product, it is really rewarding. You feel like you're doing your job about sharing this with the rest of the world. This issues when I have all of my reporting done. It's when I'm editing and putting everything like in the final package or in the final script, because I feel that when you watch the story 1,000 times, you can see if you have kind of like if your story takes an opinion. Like you see if your story is biased or not when you actually have the final product. And so I try to show that to a lot of people around me, Latino or non-Latinos, and so they tell me, I think this is balanced, or I think this is not balanced. I think it has kind of like an editorial tone to it. So that's how I try to avoid that. It is at the like final stage of editing, and when I choose what to put in the story and what to leave out. When I go into these communities, for example, in Boston, like Lynn or Lawrence or Chelsea, East Boston, that are like heavily populated with Latinos, most of my interviews end up being in Spanish because that's how the characters feel more comfortable in sharing stuff. And then I have to dedicate a lot of time in translating accurately what they say. For some words, there's no exact translation, but you always have to avoid changing the quotes. So I feel like language could be sometimes a barrier, but it also benefits you as a journalist in building a relationship with your sources, and then getting a lot of information and a lot of personal information from them that maybe if you would have done in English, you wouldn't have been able to get. I noticed that English is my second language. I feel like they get that, that they're thinking like, how is she writing this in English? Like, would this be presented well? I feel that sometimes that could be a thought that goes through the sources' minds, or editors or professors. I feel that that maybe when it is a Latino source, although we have different subcultures within the Latino community, I feel like there's this kind of like a little bit more openness, and it's a little bit more informal than when you're going to an interview with someone that is not from your culture. And so you have to think how to approach this person, how to contact this person, how many times to call them, how many, if you're acting formally or a little bit more casual.